Hey guys, and welcome today. We're going to talk about Nagel's absurdity. So first, we're going to talk about why he argues that living humans' absurdity can unavoidable, and non-human animals are not observed. So the reason why we are is because we understand that our life is short and we take it super seriously. Just like our teacher was saying in his video, we care about what cars we drive, we care about our salaries, we care about how we look. I mean, I just took all this time to, I guess you'd say, crimp my hair, and I don't even really like it, but I'm going to work later, so trying to look good and make that bar money, and I care about that. So we know how short our life is, so we take it super seriously and we care about our experiences, while non-human animals don't. They don't understand that their life's short. So just like a bee, as soon as it pollinates or as soon as it stings someone, it dies. Well, I don't think it dies when it pollinates, but you only get so much out of it. But as soon as it stings someone, it dies. And they don't know that. They don't know. I mean, they might know that they died, but they didn't know how short their life was. It might be a 3-minute-old bee, and it lived for 3 minutes, and then it just died. So they don't understand why they have such a short life. Like they don't know that, so they don't take their life as seriously. They just live their life and go for it. But we know our lives are short, so that's why we're absurd, and theirs is not. So to explain 2 reasons how we try to avoid it, one is that we try to justify. So we'll go and do these big things, these big causes, try to tie yourself to something bigger. But he just says that doesn't work simply because, sorry, I thought I heard something, I didn't hear myself. It said it doesn't work because if you tie yourself to something bigger, then you need to have just justification on why that something bigger is justifiable to make your life worth it. So you just have to justify something else if you try to do it that way. And another way that they do it is Buddhism. You can do it with Christianity, Buddhism, whatever. Christianity does it different. We believe in something up there. We believe that someone's up there, someone created us, and there's a sense of doubt there. I mean, if you're a believer, then you believe, but the people that don't believe, they have that doubt. And so that's why you have to just justify something bigger, like I was telling earlier. But Buddhism, they try to tear away from like what they want, and so that doesn't work either because you're human. You need to do what you want. That's why we were created, and that just ultimately fails because not everyone can justify that urge to not do it, and so that's why it's harder for those to do that. So I do agree that he is correct, simply because I think that how he explains it is correct. How he explains that we can't avoid it because we can't justify what we're trying to avoid it with. It's just the same as us trying to justify our life when we tie ourselves to something bigger. It's hard to justify that. It's hard to justify your life. And like he says, if you start to worry about this and you contemplate suicide because it's just not worth living, and don't do it. Just go live your life. Go have fun. I mean, life is already short. You don't need to make it shorter. I believe that he was correct and that his argument makes sense to me. And this is actually the only philosophical argument that I've actually understood without having to watch our teacher's video first, but I watched it for extra encouragement. But I do agree with him. I think our teacher is correct on reflecting on this article. I mean, I wanted to spend $14,000 on a Jeep just to look like a cool person, to impress this boy that I was dating. I mean, now I've been dating for way over a long time, but it wasn't because I drove a Jeep. I mean, it made it easier for him to trade his Jeep in since I had a Jeep and we were dating, but me working so hard for that Jeep and prioritizing that Jeep over my social life and home life and all that stuff was absurd. Like, it was ridiculous. I shouldn't have stressed about it so much. But I think that ultimately, I think this can help you not take them so seriously. And I really think our teacher is correct at the end, and that maybe if you reflect on this better, you can live your life better without taking everything so seriously. Thanks, guys.